Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, guys? Hope everyone is doing well. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Make sure we're all good there. What's going on, guys? And, what is up? What is up? What is up? What's up, Blaze? What's up? Joe, Dree Show, Jaden, what's going on? We got Thing, sir, what's going on? Cujo, what's going on, buddy? Hope everyone's doing well. So, we got Philly Nation, Backman Pikachu, what's up? I don't know why my camera looks a little. It's background focus on. Weird, I think. Trying to fix it a little bit better. There's a leaving work right now to get to the game. Oh, you're going to the game? Nice. Nice. Yeah, guys, obviously, like, I don't know what to say about this shit. I mean, should the Eagles win by 30 plus points? Definitely. But, you know, where my mind is going on to the season right now. I mean, I hope they can get to the playoffs. They got a little bit of breathing room. They just got to win. But, from some of the press conferences this past week and a half, just between this head coach and this fucking coordinator, I just not good news going forward. I don't know about these two fucking guys anymore. The defense I'm not really worried about too much. I mean, the only people you have out of this game is going to be Lane Johnson, Jalen Carter. Well, the report actually came out this morning, I guess, because I read before I left to come here that Lane Johnson should be back next week. That's the plan. He should be practicing going into next week's game. So to have him back is going to be big. So whether they win, it just depends on what type of fashion they win this game. Like, even if they win by 20, 30 points, like, sure, it's great, but they got to do this for the next few weeks before the playoffs, But, they win by a point, they win by a field goal, they win by a defensive stop. I mean, there's only so much you could really put into that going forward. It's one of the worst teams in the NFL you're facing today. So, you know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes, but that's where I'm kind of at right now. You guys know how I feel on the season. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy about it, but all the signs are showing just too much, and this coaching staff is just not doing the right thing by the players. The players are not executing right. I'm not off the Jalen Hurts train at all. A lot of quarterbacks are having, some tough times this year, and I know what Jalen Hurts could do. To write him off and to put another quarterback in the fucking lineup is absolutely ridiculous. Um, you know, Same. Who says, yeah, these coaches tell you so much while telling you absolutely nothing. Yeah, like Todd Bowles the other day, like that was a good press conference from a coach. Like he went in that press conference after that brutal loss that they lost by a point 29-28 to the Falcons. And he was like, I could coach them blue in the face. Like those players have to take accountability and they need to look at themselves in the mirror. Like it's not even throwing your players under the bus. I think that's like tough love towards your players at the end of the day. So I mean, I wish our coaches were just a little bit more fucking direct. It seems like they're trying to like not point the finger and not play the blame game, because like the way they say specific things, like they never even talk about one thing. They always say, is it the coaching, is it the execution? Oh well, Jalen gets to the line, the defense gives him what he gives him, and then he has the choice to, I mean, it's just, that's how they talk, and it's really going nowhere. It's really going nowhere. So, you know Buccaneers are collapsing like the Eagles right now. Yeah, I mean, they collapsed pretty hard, honestly. They looked very promising early in the year when they were at down two starting receivers, and they just looked really fucking good, There's not really another team in the NFC that's really bothering me too much. Um, you know. I'm on Sunday Ticket, George. I'm on Sunday Ticket. If you're in the chat, 83 people, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button as much as possible. It's just YouTube algorithm. You know how it goes. I appreciate so much. Everybody just hit the like button for this stream today. Let's see. Dr. Motorsport said, it's sad when a fan base is more realistic than our own ownership group. Lurie isn't worried about the offense. I guess that's been Weekend and Bernie sitting up in the box. Yeah, I mean, Lurie's not going to throw the team under the bus. Like, Lurie's going to have a positive outlook. I mean, there's probably things that are going on behind the scenes. Like, I don't think the owner will ever say anything bad. You know, he said, the first thing that Lurie said was, we have good special teams. We have a Super Bowl winning defense. And then he kind of just threw a compliment at the fucking offense after that. So he knows that the offense fucking sucks right now. Just sucks. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, look, like they're either going to they're gonna sneak into the fucking playoffs, or they're gonna choke the fucking third seed away. And because you have two divisions in the NFC that are so good right now and competitive, if you lose the number 3 seed, you probably won't even make the playoffs at all. Probably won't even make the playoffs at all. So yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know what's gonna happen. You can't choke this third seed away. You can't realistically, you can't choke you choke the division away, you're out of the playoffs. There's no wild card game. You ain't gonna make it to one. So let's see. Blaze says Raiders have a good run D, not a good matchup. Gonna have to throw in the shit weather. Hopefully the O-line can create some holes for Saquon. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, the snow is gonna make things worse, unfortunately. I mean, it won't be like the Rams game last year in the playoffs, but you know, it'll definitely cause some things. Jake Elliott's got to have a better day. I mean, I don't know. There might be moving Brandon Graham to the inside of DT like they have the last couple of weeks, just because Jahad Campbell's getting more snaps on the edge, which I think he really should. But yo, Cali Eagles, thank you for the super chat. First super chat of the day. Appreciate it. Says, Shakes, my man, how are we feeling this morning, sir? Hey, it's Hurts has another bad game today. We are going to entertain these ideas of benching him. I'm not going to entertain it. No, I mean, he's not going to have 5 turnovers like he did last week. Let me tell you, if he was averaging 2 to 5 turnovers a game, and it's happened a lot of times this year, then I would say that there's a legit issue. But, he has one really, really bad game. I know the Bears game, he didn't play well, but he has probably his worst game of his career. Patrick Mahomes just threw 3 picks last week. Joe Burrow fucking threw back-to-back fucking interceptions on deflections last week. So Lamar Jackson threw his first passing touchdown in literally 4 fucking weeks. Like, every quarterback, there's a lot of quarterbacks not looking too fucking great right now. And just from one sitting like that of 5 turnovers, and really 2 that maybe weren't even his fault, really, but still it's bad. I'm not on that. I'm on that train of getting rid of that fucking stupid ass head coach that keeps getting the power to fucking hire an idiot that's next to him. I'm tired of not having a fucking head coach that can't call plays in house. I'm tired of a coordinator not running his own fucking offense. I just can't stand it. Can't fucking stand it. So I know there's gonna be, once you bench Jalen Hurts and throw in Terry McKee, it's over. Like Hurts is finished. Like, they actually bench him. That's just a clear message that they don't want him to start anymore. So that's really it. And I don't want to really do that. I have no interest in doing that. So, everybody wants to say that Jalen Hurts was carried by a fucking run game in 2024. Okay, that's fine. But when you run the ball really well, I mean, it's got to balance out the pass game, right? I mean, whether you pass a lot, the run game is always going to balance out the pass game. That is going to open it up a lot, and the quarterback has to make those throws, and we know that he can make those throws. You have bad route combinations. Your players like are very on and off with injuries. Your players seem, I don't even know if they're motivated to fucking win, probably, but there's been questions about, these guys' morale are fucking going down every single week because they're promised that things are changing. Well, we have some new plays for the run game, new plays for the pass game. A.J. Brown, last 2 weeks, over 100 yards each, and look, we've lost both those fucking games. So not like we've been force feeding him last week. Like, he actually didn't play bad. He dropped 3 fucking passes last week. He dropped a touchdown that would have won us the fucking game last week. One went right through his hands for a pick last week, and he dropped another one. He dropped 3 fucking balls last week. So his fucking stupid ass is pissing me off as well. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Got 140 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the stream, guys. Game is about to start. We'll be doing our thing, so. We'll see what happens. Like, if they don't play ugly at all and they play pretty perfect, I'll be shocked, but I'll be happy. Regardless if they win today, they got to prove it for the next few weeks. Because now any team that they face is like, they got to prove it to me and they got to win. Because I don't care if it's a good team or a fucking bad team. They got to show that they're competent between 4 fucking quarters. Doesn't have to be perfect, but they got to show, they just got to be they just got to be a lot better. And they haven't really changed much of anything. I appreciate that super chat, by the way, Callie. Appreciate that super chat. What's going on, Eric? What's going on, buddy? Billy Nation, what's going on, buddy? DRZ. We're all the Scientologists who thought Sirianni was playing 4D chess by purposely underperforming and saving the playbook for the end of the season. The shit that I don't get, like, this is the shit that Doug Peterson did. Like, when Nick Foles takes over as the quarterback, like, wouldn't you take plays from recent years that made him successful? The shit that I don't fucking get right now is, like, why aren't you looking at tape from fucking last year with Kellen Moore and how to scheme some of these guys open? Like, regardless of these fucking injuries, like, it's just shit that I don't get. Alston, what's going on? Says, not to be a negative Nancy, but this team is not winning today. The Raiders want it more. Yeah, we'll see. Like, look, like, it's not being a negative Nancy. Like, the last thing you want is, like, you had the 2-4 Giants beat you. Okay, when's the last time the Eagles had 21 points in the game? What, the fucking Cowboys game that we choked away? What was our most complete game this year? It was against the New York Giants, the second game against them with 38 fucking points. All right, so not being a negative Nancy, like, just be straight up fucking honest. Like, they could lose this fucking game today. There's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad this game is at 1:00 because I don't want this team does not deserve another fucking primetime game. And, like, I don't even want to watch this team embarrass themselves on fucking primetime anymore. That's just the truth. We will see. So they might win, they might not. If they win, I'm not on the gravy train of, oh, they're back and the mojo's fucking back. No, of course not. I mean, they gotta show this for the next few weeks, the rest of the season, 3 games they have left, what they could do here. So Blay says no snow at the link. That's good. All right, so there's not like physical like particles of snow on the ground, so nothing's gonna really affect anything too much. That's not bad. So, that's it. See how it goes. Like I said, it's a toss up for me. Like, are the Raiders fucking bad? Yeah. Like, if the Raiders can I'm not even really worried about the defense too much. As long as the only thing I worry about with this defense today is G&T having a really good. I don't want G&T to have his best his best game of the season. That's the only thing I don't want to happen in this game. I don't want him to have the best run game all week. And just get pressure on Kenny Pickett. I mean, I shouldn't worry about this defense too much today. Shouldn't really worry about it. Obviously, you're going to have Max Crosby on Fred Johnson. That's going to be a matchup we have to watch out for. They got a good tight end for Kenny Pickett. And you got G&T back there. Offensive line isn't perfect. So, you know what I mean? Like, so I think it should be definitely Eagles should be pretty good defensively, but I just don't know. I know that Kenny Pickett, there's reports were coming out that Kenny Pickett was really feeding the Raiders a lot of intel on the Eagles and everything regarding the defense, regarding the players on offense and how they, what they like and how they react. And so I definitely expected that. So EC says if we lose, you keep offense intact to go get head coach with offensive mind. Yeah, probably. I'm not on the Nick train anymore, really. I'm kind of tired of him. I don't really question him on like as a culture setter, as a tone setter. I think he's a good coach in that regard. He can't coach X's and O's like at all. I think he's completely fucking useless. I think he was carried last year. I mean, I think he helped the team with their mental, but other than that, I mean, I think that's really as far as it goes. I'm not saying he's not a good guy or anything like that, and he's not a tough coach. Like look at Dan Campbell. Like he's taking over play calling and it's getting better. It's not the best, but it's getting better every week. This coach, I don't know what he does. I really fucking don't. Yeah, Jalen Carter's not playing today. It's gonna be another week. So look, if the Eagles can win games, you get Jalen Carter back at full health, so he's not gonna be on a pain tolerance level with this fucking shoulder. That's great. Got both his shoulders cleaned out. We'll see how it goes. So the injuries aren't really that fucking bad. They're just a lot of these guys are not playing. How like Dickerson's back this week. The fucking guy took painkillers during the fucking game to come back. He rested. Oh damn, there was a lot of. Oh, oh, nice. It was worse earlier. All right, looks like Eagles are receiving. I think. How cold? Just pray, guys. That's all, that's all I could really say. I'm not trying to be fucking like negative, but I don't know what team we're gonna get today. Hurts should not have a game like he did last week. He should be playing a lot better this week, but we will see. Give Jordan Davis the bag. I'm not signing Nolan Smith. I'm not signing Nolan Smith or picking up his fifth year option. Maybe I don't know. I think Jalen Carter. I think Jordan Davis needs a contract. Honestly. Yeah, 50s and Eagles head coach, 55 and 23. Yeah, that number is starting to get a little bit bigger now. It's not going to look good. All right, here we go. Do you want louder than this? Or are you all right? All right, here we go. Covey back for the kick return. Here we go. Raiders kick off. Shipley will get it. Shipley to the 10, the 15, the 20. Shipley to the 30. Shipley to the 34-yard line. Good return by Shipley. Okay. 2 total touchdowns, 7 turnovers for Hurts. I think the last 2 games. All right, here we go. Here we go. Run defense ain't bad for the Raiders. Crosby is really their only really big pass rusher, but we'll see. Here we go. Hurts under center. Hand off by Barkley. Barkley dances, and goes nowhere for maybe a yard. Let's go to bed. All right, here we go. Just run with fire under your ass. Like, stop dancing. Stop trying to find the big fucking run lane. Just get the fucking yards. Like, the dancing is just run, man. Here we go. Hurts on the 34. In the shotgun. Hand off again to Barkley. Barkley Gets better yards there. Maybe about 5 or 6 on the play. Ah, da, 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 da. I'll watch out for him. Gotta watch out for him. I'm expecting, they're going to expect a pass, probably. We'll see. Hurts in the shotgun on the 40. 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. Taking forever to get the fucking snap off. Hurts goes back. Hurts looking. Hurts is going to throw it. And it's a drop by A.J. Brown. In coverage. PI call, it looks like. All right, it's a PI. I don't know if they played for the flag or whatever. Did a double move on that corner. Pass was underthrown. I guess they. I don't know if this is on purpose to get a flag. I hate when we play the flag, which. All right, here we go. Hurts under center on the Raiders 40-yard line. Hurts. Here's a run by Saquon Barkley. Barkley gets a nice 7 yards on a good run there to the left side. Run to the left. That's your stronger suit. Your offensive line. Raiders fan who doesn't like most Raiders fans, so I'm here. What's going on, Cameron? Here we go. On the Raiders 35. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts drop back. Look. Throwing it to Barkley. Try to one-hand it on the sideline and dropped it. SA, what's going on, buddy, with the super chat? Says, dude, it was a back shoulder pass. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, so they did that shit weeks ago where they tried to throw the ball just for the fucking flag too. So it happens. Here we go. 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. Hurts in the shotgun. Here's a run play by Hurts. Hurts gets the first down, and there you go. There's a Hurts run right there. Kuda says same. Like, I don't like getting a first down off penalties. I don't like playing for flags. Yeah, I mean, it's a back shoulder, so it's fine. I'm because sometimes I can't tell if they're actually doing that on purpose or they're just trying to get a fucking flag. You know what I mean? All right, Eagles on the 25. Here we go. Hurts under center, hand off to Barkley to the right side. Barkley going around, stiff arm, only gets a few yards. He just gotta go forward, man. Would have had more yards if he just kept going forward. So what? They only ran one play under center so far this first series, I think, right? No yards gained before contact on 20 rushing attempts on design runs to right side in the last 3. All right, here we go. Hurts in the shotgun on the 22. Hurts goes back, looking. Check it down to Barkley. Barkley is in open space. First down. Yeah, short. 3rd and 1 for the Eagles. Yeah, he stepped out. Stepped out. Oh, God, they're doing this fucking play. The tush push. Here we go. They got it. I hate doing this fucking play now because I'm sorry, but a few teams have already fucked it up for us on really big drives this year. I fucking hate doing this play. When it works, it works. Essay with the super chat says, fans, let the media tell them to give up on Hurts. Everybody wants, apparently. Here we go, under center for the Eagles on the 14. Appreciate that super chat, Essay. Under center for Hurts. Hand off to Barkley on the right side. Barkley gets through for about 6. Games on Sunday ticket if you're not in the area, so. Appreciate the 128 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe, share, like the stream, guys. Appreciate it so much. All right, you're on the 8-yard line. Hurts under center. It's a toss to the left side by Barkley. Barkley loses a yard. Halfway Crooks with the super chat. What's going on, buddy? He says they were saying the late snap counts and always in the shotgun makes the offense so predictable. Defense reads us like a book. We need to fix it. I know. Because you're dropping it. And plus, like, from other games that we played, the run game doesn't get going. Then you decide to do play action out of shotgun, or you just do, or you're in shotgun and they read everything. You're dropping him back every single time, and they're not going to fall for anything. So, what's been the fucking issue? Eagles on the 10. Hurts all by himself in the shotgun. Hurts goes back, looking, throws it. Caught by Devontae Smith. Might be short. Devontae Smith getting up slow. I thought it was a first, but I don't know. That's a first! Yeah, it's a first. He's throwing it. He's throwing it. He's throwing it. These fucking refs are blind. It's on the line. Yay! First down. After all that. Fucking Christ, guys. Gets worse every week. It gets worse every week. All right, here we go. First and goal for the Eagles. Hurts in under center. Barkley behind him. Hand off to Barkley. Not a yard. No fucking yards. Plus. Second and goal for the Eagles. Second and goal on the 4. Hurts in the shotgun. Barkley to his right. Hurts. It was a toss to Goddard for a touchdown. Okay. Woo! I got tricked out a little bit. Finally. Here you go. Nice little fake Hand off to Barkley to the left. Toss to Goddard up the middle. Plays worked a few times this year. There you go. This is a creative play finally. Yeah, I think Goddard's like third in the league in touchdowns, I think. Extra point is good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, good catch by Devontae Smith. Yeah, it was good. It was a good series. Good series. Good series, not bad. Can't complain about it. They ran the ball, got the passing game going, got a flag out of it. I think they were fine. So, I think they were good. Nothing to really complain about there. Gotta keep it going. So, gotta see what this defense can do against the mighty Kenny Pickett. Singister says, Joey, you and your girlfriend didn't even yell. Very unlikely of you. Well, my girlfriend's sick right now. I don't know. I'm like, I expect them to win this game. I don't know. It's not that I'm not excited that they scored. Like I'm almost saying as if like I expect them to fucking score on that fucking defense. I mean, so hopefully that will keep them in a good mental headspace going through the rest of this game, which would be great. They score and people are still. Yeah, that's what. Chris, what's going on? We dusted the playoff finally. Yeah, we did finally. They look fun. They look good. Look fine. You know, it's just it's one of those games where they have played so fucking bad to a point where they're facing one of the worst teams right now. If they win, give respect to them, but at the same time, they still gotta play a divisional game next week against Washington, and they gotta face the Bills, and then they gotta face Washington. So there's a lot that goes into it now. They gotta look good the last few weeks. And depending if they can keep the third seed, which they can if they just keep winning, we'll just see how it goes. Blaze says runs weren't pretty. We didn't give up on it. Good first drive. Yeah, fine. It's fine. Look, like Saquon, I feel like is trying to dance too much at times where, like even he's trying to get around everybody instead of just going through the hole. Just go through the fucking hole and get more yards that way. If you feel like you have to go around, you're going to go backwards. You're going to lose yards where you could have gained another few yards out of that run play. I understand Barkley's frustrated. I get it. Lang says, guess not running Tank anymore because of the highlight Barkley lack of reading the right holes and attacking it. Tank is one to read, get north and speed. Well, he averages 7.5 yards in the for the first carry. Here's a run. Kick return by the Raiders only to the 27-yard line. There's Pickett. The almighty Pickett. He said a lot of really nice things about the Eagles this week. Ever since he's left, when he went back. Oh, there we go. All right, I'll go to the super chat in a second real quick after this first play. All right, 27-yard line. All right. Pickett in the shotgun. Pickett throws it to the wide receiver on the sideline. Nice tackle by Dean, only for a few yards, not much there. Halfway quick with the super chat. Let's be honest, there's nothing exciting by today's game. Eagles just need to get the W and get back on track. We need a convincing win today. That's perfectly said, bro. Perfectly said. They needed a convincing win, and hopefully they can get it done. So you're not wrong on that. So I think we expect them to win against one of the worst fucking teams this late in the fucking season. Here we go. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Pickett under center. Pickett. Hand off to Ginty. Here we go. Nice tackle by Jordan Davis. Gets a few yards on the play. Still running his feet. Got a few yards on the play, but Davis makes the stop there. What? 3rd and 2. So he dragged some players for some yards there. And the Eagles make the stop here. Pickett all by himself in the shotgun. Pickett goes back. Pickett looking, still looking, throws it. And DeJean must have slipped and lost. Wide receiver got a first down. DeJean must have slipped or something because he was like pretty damn far away. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Guess he slipped, yeah. Okay, first down on the 37 for the Raiders. Pickett in the shotgun. Pickett. Play action, looking, throws it. Dean right there. Big play by Dean. Here you go, Brock Bowers. Loss of a yard there. Good tackle by fucking Dean. Like, please don't miss this tackle. I mean, he's actually, I think right now, he's the #1 blitzing linebacker in the league right now. Which is kind of crazy because he's only been playing the last 5 weeks. It's kind of nuts. Here we go. Pickett. Here comes the blitz. Going in. Throws it. Caught. About a yard short. Good throw by Pickett on pressure. Dean was about to fucking light him up. .506 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 1. Here we go. Pickett goes back. Looking. He's going to run himself. First down. Dives for a first down. Defense is blasted right now. They're giving up a lot of yards on 2nd down. They're giving up it. We're getting a little, throwing some short passes for some quick yards. Pickett's got a little bit. I mean, Pickett's actually playing pretty good. Just his first series. I mean, with pressure in his face, and had a free run for a first down. Here we go on the Eagles. Fucking 46. There's a handoff by Jeanty. Nice tackle by DeJean. Only a yard for Jeanty. I'm saying his name right. I always fuck up his name. All right. Second and 8 on the Eagles' 45-yard line. Pickett under center. Pickett. Play action. Throws it. Caught. It's deflected up in the air, and it's incomplete. Bowers just lost it pretty much. 3rd and 8. Big play for the Eagles right now. Too bad that ball didn't fucking... He tried to turn... He was thinking about running before even catching that fucking ball. Jalen Hunt with some nice coverage right there, which is good. Pickett in the shotgun. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Big play right here. Pickett goes back. Looking, is going to run. And Brandon Graham gets his first sack of the season. Yes. Nice. Big sack. Graham with a sack. What's the There's a fight on the field. Tyler Lockett's getting it into. Look at Pickett. Pickett's telling Quinion to calm down, and then he's being nice to them, so. Oh, shit. What's this flag? Hopefully it's not us. Damn, what the fuck happened? Something happened. Oh, how Kenny Pickett went up to Quinion. It was between Quinion Mitchell and Tyler Lockett, I think. Could be wrong. Good shit. Hopefully he can get on a roll now. First sack of the year. Yeah, there's a DeJean. 2 flags. Wow. Wow. What the fuck just happened? DeJean just costed us a stop. I want to see what the fuck happened. All right, DeJean unlock it. Push them. Not good. That's on him right there. That's on him. That's 2 flags on him from that one fucking play. Yeah, DeJean just pushed him. I don't think Lockett did a fucking thing. Fucking Eagles are ranked 28th in the league in fucking penalties. 7.5 average a game. Gonna cost you. Gonna fucking cost you. Why is this taking so fucking long? DeJean. Yeah, Lockett's in his face, but he gets a hand. You know what's gonna happen if you put hands on somebody. It's what's gonna happen. I mean, I see people get pushed, but here we go. Pickett goes back, still looking, sacked! He's sacked! Moro Ojomo with a sack. Great pressure. Damn. They're back the fuck up now. Nice spin move by Ojomo right there. Nice sack. They're backed up to the fucking 48. Pickett goes back. 2nd and 20. And they get about 7 yards on a pass. Quinion with the tackle. Damn, Patriots just scored on the Bills. 6-0, 7-0. Fucking Bills, man. Fences. 3rd and 13. Here we go. 3rd and 13 on the 40. Pickett goes back. Throws it. It's caught by Lockett. Tackled by Cooper DeJean for a few yards. Yeah, well, Lockett was talking to somebody on the Eagles sideline, so I don't know. So, I mean, fucking Lockett fucking flopped on that. Lockett got his chest up against him, went up to him, and fucking DeJean pushed him, and he faked that shit. 4th and 6, they're going for it. On the 38. 34, sorry. Pickett goes back, looking. Deflected pass. Incomplete. Wow. I think that was a deflection by Phillips, I think. I'm not sure. All right. Yeah, Lockett came up to DeJean and kind of put his chest against him, and then DeJean pushes him, and Lockett fakes that he fell on the fucking ground, which is ridiculous. So, I think Jalen... I mean, I'm actually shocked they didn't kick a field goal there, to be honest. I don't know. But they just bailed out DeJean on that. I mean, that sack from Ojomo was good. So, Graham sack, Ojomo sack, which is good. So So, oh, it was Phillips. Okay. Just making sure. We got 146 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the stream, guys. Appreciate it so much. Keep hitting that like button. It really, really does help out a lot. I appreciate it so much. Takes one click. YRZ, this is the same shit as Dak and Carter. Players are instigate, but the other player gets penalized for Yeah, the retaliation always gets you the penalties, but of course, the first push and boom. I've seen a lot of times in a lot of games where guys will push first and don't get the penalty, and retaliation gets the penalty after that. Kind of nuts. What are you doing? Oh. No, nothing. I don't want anything. I was just wondering. Terrence's Raiders O-line is going to win you the game. It's not good. We know it's not good. Obviously, with G&T, they've had. I don't get why you draft running backs, I don't get why you draft running backs that early and don't emphasize offensive line that at least have a good run game. I don't get it, but hey, Gary, appreciate it, buddy. Gary Hard Driven. Love the name, bud. Love the name. 17 getting under 33 skin a little bit? Maybe. And then Lockett went to the sideline to talk shit to somebody. I love that fight. After that Lockett and Quignon had that little fight, Kenny Pickett goes over to Quignon and it's just funny. Pickett's laughing because he doesn't want to get mad at anybody on the side of the fucking field. So. Kenny P looks good. Good for him. Yeah, he's not bad. I mean, that 4th and 6. I don't know how long that field goal would have been. I guess maybe they didn't trust it. I don't know. But I don't think he played bad. His offensive line's not going to help him out too much, so he's got to get that ball out a lot quicker. But I thought he stood in the pocket really well. All right, here we go. On the 33-yard line, Hurts in the shotgun. Shipley is in. Barkley is in on each side of Hurts. Hurts goes back, looking. He's going to throw it deep. It's caught! Devontae Smith! 43 yards to Devontae Smith. That was easy. That was fucking easy. There we go. Take the fucking shot. There we go. All right, you're already on the fucking Raiders 23-yard line. Hurts in the shotgun. Here comes Barkley. Barkley gets about 7. That's the pass I want to fucking see. Get this offense fluid. Get the run game going. You got to start somewhere. I don't care if it's against a bad fucking defense, a bad team like the Las Vegas Raiders. Fred Johnson should have had a Fred Johnson should maybe had a penalty on that. I don't know. I'm about to say I was kind of like, damn, where the Max Crosby hasn't got close to Hurts at all fucking day today so far. So, take notes, Lockett. Slim Reaper never disappoints. DRZ Motorsport, Smitty better than Age? Oh, I think Smitty's better, yeah. As a talent, I think he is. I think he just helps us so much more, Gary says, who says Hurts can't throw downfield? I know he can, when the Eagles when the offense is not, the problem is I know how Patul and Nick do this. So what they do is they pick 2 or 3 plays they're going to run in order for Hurts to be comfortable. So at least the offense is somewhat fluid to where Hurts, you could tell when Hurts feels a little bit comfortable. Even when he has pressure on him, and he feels like, those passes can get really good. Um, it just works out better that way. Then you have the games where he's missing guys wide open, and it's a fucking disaster sometimes. Was clear hold on Fred Johnson? Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like it. Bro, different stream than you, I bet, but the announcers do about 6-7 yards. Why can't we not appreciate both wide receivers? No, we do, but look, AJ wanted to fucking, like, AJ fucked up his chances last week. Like, AJ dropped 3 fucking balls last week, No one's hating on him, but, like, look, he bitched about getting targets. He's got over 100 yards the last, 3 times. 3 games straight he had over 100-yard games. SA says, I think we are blessed to have Smitty and AJ. Why would you want anything different? Yeah. I just don't know how the offseason's going to go with AJ. That's really it. I don't know how that's going to go. DRZ, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the Camp Counselor tier, my friend. Thank you for joining up, becoming a supporter and a member. It means the whole world, man. Thank you so much for joining up, buddy. Appreciate it. Means a lot. I said, if anything, playing wide receiver 3 better is what's needed. Jahan Dotson's a burner and a wide receiver 1 on lesser teams. He's a 1B to a 2. I mean, he really is. I mean, he can. He's the Jahan Dotson's the main reason why they can move AJ to the inside. They can move Devontae Smith to the inside if they have to, because defenses still have to respect him. All right, here we go. Eagles are on this, 18, 17. Hurts under center. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley gets to the outside. Loss of 2. Offensive line. This offensive line can't hold blocks this year, man. They're fucking terrible. They are fucking terrible. They got to change the scheme of this run. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this a linebacker got right through on that. Yeah, that's a good play made by the linebacker, obviously. In the shotgun, here we go. 3rd and 6. Hurts goes back, lobs it up, and it was for Darius Cooper. PI flag. They gave a shot to Darius Cooper. Got fucking laid out, kind of. I want Darius Cooper to play fucking good for this team. Yeah, I just knocked him fucking over pretty much. Holding him the fucking entire fucking time. He's holding his fucking opposite shoulder. I mean, if that doesn't tell you, then what the fuck? 1st and goal for the Eagles. Are on the 5-yard line. Hurts under center. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley gets a couple, not much. The offensive line is just not, they're just not good here. I don't think Dickerson's 100% healthy going to this game. Juergens, is Juergens even playing today? He is. He's got to be playing, right? Yeah. Apparently, Lane Johnson should be back next week practicing. That was a report this morning, which is really good. Hurts in the shotgun. Hand off to Nope. Is going to keep it. Throwing it to Goddard. Wide open, and he dropped it. That sucks. Dropped it. Dropped it. Nick's pissed. Yeah. We really don't have to bitch about Goddard. He barely drops a fucking thing. That I'm shocked he actually dropped. Eagles on the 3. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts goes back. Hurts looking, and he gets sacked. Max Crosby gets to him. There you go. And their best player on defense makes the stop. Yeah, I mean Fred should have stayed on that block a little bit longer. I don't know why. If Fred doesn't know what's going on with the quarterback, I don't know why he just doesn't stay on. If he stays on that block, I mean, it would have been a little bit better. Now there's a lot of wind right now. Kick is up. Good. All right. They should have scored another 7, but it is what it is. Excuse me. I'm not even making a big deal about. I'm not really even going to make a big deal about that. I mean, it's a drop that never happens by Goddard. So I mean, should never be in that situation at all. Goddard's like, I think he ranks third in the league, third in all tight ends and fucking touchdowns this year. I think from what I could see. So it's, I mean, there's nothing really to bitch about, to be honest. I mean, the run game the run game is fine, and Barkley's had his runs. I mean, there's just some runs that just look really bad. There's just somewhere. I mean, I guess the linebacker made a really good play, got through and made a good play on Barkley. Um, you know, but it's fine. Yeah, the goalpost was moving like crazy. I was a little nervous during that. Thanks to lack of concentration like this team has had all fucking year. I know, I get it. Like, look, besides DeJean's stupid bonehead fucking personal foul, okay, and Goddard dropping that fucking ball, there's really nothing bad to say. I mean, Hurts drops a deep one to Devontae Smith. They take a shot. It fucking works out. That's what we want. We want Hurts to get into this fucking groove. We know it's not against a great team, but at the end of the day, like, I think we'll fucking take it. I think we'll take it. You know, are you facing a great team next week? No. Are you facing a good team against the Bills? Offensively, sure. Their defense really isn't that great, so they have a chance in that game. And you got Washington at the end of the year again. The run up the middle is predictable as hell. Yeah, I agree. Anything inside north and south is fucking predictable all the time. As I said, with all the drops AJ has had lately, Goddard can drop one. Yeah, I'm not making a big deal out of that. It's not like so fucking. That wasn't even a Dallas Goddard drop. Dude just didn't catch it. Nah, it's true. It's true. He already says if we win out, maybe we have a shot at the one. No, I don't think we. I don't think we have to. We have to rely on some other teams. The Rams to lose. I don't know what's going on. The Raiders just fumbled at the 10, gets at the 20, the 25. Nice tackle by Ringo. What does Saquon have? 60 something yards? I don't know how many yards he has right now. All right. Pickett under center. It's a handoff by Ginty. Here we go. Nice tackle. Nice tackle by Dean. Just for a couple yards. Okay. 150 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Keep hitting that like button. I do appreciate it so much. Appreciate it so much, guys. Here we go. On the 34, Pickett. Play action. Looking. Throws it. It's incomplete. I don't know where that ball was going. Third and 7 for the Raiders. Pickett. Third and 7. See if the Eagles can make a stop here. Here we go. Pickett in the shotgun. Pickett goes back. Here comes the stunt by Jalen Hunt. They get a hand on him and a drop by Jeanty. It was a pass to Jeanty and dropped. Good stunt. Jalen Hunt having a fucking monster year. Since that Vikings game, Jalen Hunt, I don't know what. Look at that. Ojomo takes up 2 blocks, frees up Jalen Hunt, doesn't get the sack, gets his hand on him and doesn't lose him, which is good. Drop pass by Jeanty on that. Here comes the punt for the Raiders. Punt is up. Covey will let it bounce, and it bounces past. It looks like the 22, 3, 4, 5, 25-yard line. 26. Fucking defense doesn't disappoint. I know. It really doesn't. They've saved this team and they've saved this offense 10 times. They've kept the Eagles offense in these games when they were struggling. I counted like 10, 11 times. Then you make the Jalen Phillips trade. You get Michael Carter on the team for some depth at inside corner to safety. I understand the Jair Alexander trade didn't work out, and he just retired all of a sudden. But I got to say, with the defensive line, doing what they're doing now, I think Adoree Jackson's been playing so much fucking better. He really has been playing really good. I haven't even seen him once today at the bat a pass down. Doing a good job. So. How many drops will we see today? I mean, we got how many we got? 2? Well, I mean, I don't know if the back shoulder to AJ was a drop. I mean, I guess technically you can call it a drop, but I don't think it's anything crazy. DRZ says all the bitching, moaning, and starting with AJ. All the bitching, moaning, and pot stirring just for AJ to still hit 1K yards. Guess he doesn't have a change the IG name. I don't know. He just got to shut his mouth and fucking play. That's it. He had 3 100-yard fucking games. So. He had his 3rd last week. 3 straight. I think 3 straight 100-yard games, I think. Scissors, what about putting Bigsby in for? I don't know why they strayed away from Bigsby. Bigsby's averaging 7.5 yards on first down, and now they just use Shipley more. I think more for the passing game, but I love Bigsby. I mean, they technically have him, I think, on contract for another year if they want to keep him. See how it goes. Man, if Smith didn't retire, the D-line would be crazy. Well, the thing is, the reason why they got the edge rusher in Smith was because Brandon Graham was supposed to come back earlier in the year, and that's why they signed Smith. I don't think Smith and Graham were going to play. I don't think they were going to sign both of those guys. I think only one of them were going to be here, if that was the plan. Here we go on the 25. Hurts under center. Hurts. Play action. It's a deep ball. It's coming. Nope. Short pass to Barkley. Barkley trips a little bit. Gets about 8 yards on the pass. Second and 2 for the Eagles. Hurts under center. Hand off. Oh, I knew it. I saw that coming from a mile away. Barkley just lost like 4 fucking yards. I mean, who didn't? I saw that getting blown up immediately as soon as they were fucking lined up. Fucking Devin White with the tackle. Bigsby's in now. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. Jesus. Fucking. He's horrible with this run. He's horrible at fucking scheming this run game. It's fucking so fucking bad. Hurts in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. You're at the fucking 29. Hurts goes back, looking, is gonna run himself, throws it to Bigsby, and he drops it. It's a horrible pass to Bigsby. That was horrible. Here we go. Raiders are going to start making adjustments. See what the Eagles' offense does. I'm telling you, once the defense starts making adjustments, this is where the Eagles hopefully can adjust back. And if they don't, they're going to be in this fucking bullshit all fucking game. Here comes the punt. It drops. It fucking bounces to about the 28, 29 yard line. Good punt. That was horrible. See, look, you just saw what the Raiders did. They just put a spy on fucking Hurts. Hurts was going to escape the pocket, a spy on him. Hurts panicked. He threw it to fucking Bigsby. It was, it wasn't accurate. Bigsby almost fucking fell on himself just catching that fucking ball. Telling you. All about the adjustments. All about these fucking adjustments. The Eagles are going to do the same shit. Hopefully not. Telling you. Is it a big deal they went 4 and out? It's not a big deal, but it's just, I don't know. Yeah, Jurgens has looked like shit. I don't think Jurgens is healthy. That center spot to the right tackle spot is a big fucking issue. It's a big issue. Like, I don't like Tyler Steen at all. And Fred Johnson can only do so much. Like, Fred hasn't done bad this entire game. He probably should have been on that big pass to Devontae Smith. Should probably had a holding call on that. But other than that, I mean, I think he's done pretty good. So I think Fred Johnson's solid. But Jurgens, like, he's been worrying me a little bit, the center spot. I wouldn't even mind at this point if they move Jurgens to fucking center. This way, at least he's not taking... He'll probably take a less of a beating at right guard, than center. Maybe draft another fucking center next year. I don't know. But next year has got to be the year to revamp the fucking line. They got to revamp the offensive line next year. So. DRZ says those plays would still get blown up. D-line is the backfield by the line. Ball, it's Jalen's hands. They bum Barkley. Does Toth? Yeah, Toth plays. I think Toth plays better at center than he does left guard. But I don't know if I would have him as a starting center for the Eagles. Probably not. If he has to come in, at center, I don't mind it. But like as a pure starter for the entire year, I'm not really sure. So they put a spy on Jalen Hurts and they fucking choked it. Hey, it's Mike Trout. All right, here we go. Kenny Pickett, hand off to Gene T. Nice tackle by Jordan Davis. Jordan fucking Davis. Man. Jordan Davis, I gotta say, he is just playing at peak right now. Yeah, Willie Lampkin wouldn't be bad either. I mean, he just coming off injury a couple weeks ago, so he's another undersized center slash guard. So I wonder if they have anything in store for him. Rams fans seem. Here he goes, a handoff to Ginty again to the outside. And Jordan Davis got in there, but nice group tackle by the Eagles, by Campbell, Adoree Jackson. Nice tackle. Only another couple yards, not much for Ginty. Third and 6. Hold on. Here we go. 3rd and 6. In the shotgun. Pickett goes back. Looking. He's sacked by Brandon Graham. Second sack. I knew somebody was going to say something. BG second sack. Here's the punt. Covey's going to take it and gets free. And gets a few yards. Not bad. I'm glad Covey's back. Fuck that Gibson kid. That ex-Jet degenerate. That ex-Jet degenerate. I don't want no players that are... I don't want any Jets players. I'm just done. Two sacks by Graham. Good fucking day for him. All right. .804 left in the second. Hurts in the shotgun. Handoff to Barkley for 4 yards. We're going to find out if they're going to start their struggle now because Barkley's coming out. Oh, Barkley doing something. Appreciate the super chat from Essay. Says the O-line isn't fast without Kelsey and Johnson. True. Not having Johnson. I think not having Johnson. Barkley's something's going on with him. He's on the sideline stretching. With Johnson, obviously you're losing a lot of athleticism and what they could do with him. Hurts goes back in the shotgun. Hurts is going to run to the right side. Hurts is going to keep running. And he gets a few yards, not much. I don't know why Hurts just doesn't... Like, I don't understand you don't want to take hits, but, like, dive for the first down. It's going to be a holding call on the Eagles. Oh, it's on the defense. That's first down. I thought it was a holding call. What? All right. All right, here we go on the 43. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley finds a hole. Oh, no, that's fucking Bigsby. Bigsby just got 8 fucking yards. First down for Bigsby. Averages 7.5 yards. Something's going on with Barkley. I don't know. It's his wrist, his arm, his hand. I don't know what's going on. Fucking 8 yards for Bigsby. 2nd and 2. Yep. Another handoff to Bigsby. Bigsby first down. I don't like how, like, every time, like, a guy gets hurt, like, the last time we used Bigsby is when fucking Barkley had to come out of the game, and then Bigsby had that big 2nd and 30, whatever the fuck it was. He had those few good runs that he had. I wish, like, they just fucking start using him. Fucking tough. You're on the fucking Raiders 46. Under center. Oh, what's this play? Nice pass to Goddard, wide open. Look at that play. Never seen that fucking play. First down. Wow. Looks like it was like a fake rollout to the right, and then a fucking throw the pass to the left side. Fake handoff to Bigsby. That was a good play. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts. Hand off to Bigsby. Bigsby gets a few yards. Edman Crook with the super chat. Appreciate it, buddy. He says, nah, man. Bigsby runs different. Bench Barkley. Well, Bigsby's going to find the hole and he's just going to run through it. I mean, that's it. You know? Barkley will be your big playmaker, can do almost anything, but I feel like Barkley's always trying to find the big play and where he should just run through the hole and get the yards and just get tackled for, even if it's 6 yards, who cares? I feel like he's always trying to run around piles at times. Here we go. Play action. Looking. Short pass to Goddard. Goddard wide open in the middle. Past the first down and a lot of yards. Damn. They can't cover this fucking tight end. And whatever they're doing, I mean, that play call was actually really fucking nice. I say with the super chat, teams don't scheme for Bigsby so he runs well. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. They don't, you know what I mean? I mean, they're running some basic plays with him, nothing crazy. Hurts in the shotgun, handoff to, nope, he's going to keep it himself. Hurts going to keep it himself and gets 4 on the play. Okay. I think Bigsby thought he was getting that fucking pass. Bigsby thought he was getting that pass, but kept it for himself for 4 yards there. Barkley's back in. Yeah, he literally ripped the ball out of Bigsby's hands to keep it. He ripped it out. Like, Bigsby thought he was going to fucking have it. All right, you're on the 13. Hurts under center. Hurts. There's a run by Saquon for about 3 yards. Oh, yeah, I forgot Thomas Booker's on the Raiders because we got Jacorian Bennett. Jacorian Bennett from there. Nothing with him. AJ Brown has not been targeted. He's been targeted one time on that back shoulder. That was the only play. 3rd and 3. On the 10. Hurts. Handoff. Nope. Keeping it himself. Trying to look for the tight end. Is going to run himself. First down. Could have just ran in. Maybe. I don't know. Unless he was already going out. First down for the Eagles inside the 5. Well, I like how they're using Hurts' legs a lot more in this game, which is good. Yeah. There you go. Tight ends covered. Just take it. They gotta pick their poison between tight end and fucking run and quarterback there. That was a good play. That wasn't a bad play. The pass that one that got her too was a really good play too. So there you go. There you go. Let's see. Rounds just take it to the 2-minute warning, then score after. Probably be smart. He said now that is Hurts QB draw. I like to see. Yeah, I like the runs by him so far. They're not bad. Not bad at all. They're not making bad decisions off of those too. Mr. Phil 21 said that they hire a consultant, they would tell Nick to make that Tank Bigsby the starter as Barkley is under the Madden curse for this season. I guess. I don't know. I know people are saying like, well, Bigsby's only successful because there's no tape on him. So, I just think it doesn't even matter because Bigsby is a pure north and south runner. Barkley, like every time he finds a little bit of open space, about to get tackled, is always a spin move, a little jump cut, trying to make a big play happen. And that's why Barkley has a big playmaking ability. But because your offensive line is never healthy this year, and your offense is looking predictable as it is, I think the run game, the scheming this run and making it look good has been really bad this year. So, but they strayed away from Bigsby. So then when Saquon gets hurt and has to go to the sidelines the second time, then they use Bigsby a lot. And we're like, damn, they're using Bigsby. Jersey says, it's surprising to me with Sirianni being a former wide receiver coach, Patul being a former passing game corner, that we use 0 pre-snap wide receiver motion. I think they did it like once or twice in this game so far, maybe once. Dotson was in motion across the line, I think, one time. Other than that, I don't remember another time where a receiver was in motion. So I'm not really sure. But that pass, that little fucking pass, that fake handoff to the right side to Bigsby, rolled out to his left and past the Goddard that was wide the fuck open. The Raiders bid on that shit because now your run game is successful, so it's going to open up the pass game a lot more. That's good. We got 142 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the stream, guys. Appreciate it so much for everybody coming in. Eagles, Raiders. Eagles up 10-0. Eagles are inside the 5 right now. All right, here we go. 2-minute warning. All right. On the 2. First and goal. Here we go. Here's a run by Barkley. Touchdown. There we go. Jurgens looks like he's taking a fucking beating. Here we go. I love DRZ. I love the 1-2 punch with Barkley and fucking Bigsby. I would keep Bigsby here another year. He's on contract for another year. He's cheap, so I would keep him. So 16-0. All right, extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. $17-0. But there's still a second half to play. There's still a I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if they're up 40-0. There's still a second half to fucking play in this game. So, yeah. As they said, let's trade Jurgens' big drop off from Kelsey at this point. No, they're not trading Jurgens ever. If I'm going to do anything with Jurgens, I'll move him to guard and get another center this year in the draft. There's a lot. They might have to draft 2 offensive linemen this year. I don't think they're going to pay anybody big money because they have so many guys they need to pay right now. So they might have to go. They might have to get off. They might have to get 2 offensive linemen this year. They're going to have to. Big Dog says, once Pete makes the adjustments, we're cooked. Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of. That's why I don't they've had leads. They've had big leads. Is 17-0 a big lead? No. Not by anything, but Jaden says, all right, can the Eagles not take their foot off the gas? Barely. You're up 17-0. Have you watched what the Eagles have done all year? they've been up 21-0 and lose 24-21. They were up. They choked against Denver. They choked against the Cowboys. Ron says, please put up more points in the second half. I want to see BTA. Same here. I would love it. The Eagles' first 3 picks are cornerback, tackle, and guard. I wouldn't mind that at all. I already see a lot of the some of the draft stuff as of right now. That cornerback could be a big one for the Eagles in the first round this year, which wouldn't be bad at all. Apparently there's some corners out there that this draft is good on cornerbacks this year, so Barkley's dealing with something. Barkley's getting he's getting hit a lot this year. It's taking a toll. Like, he's getting hit a lot of times. This is what's happening. Here's a kick from, they're going to take it. Nope, they're going to kneel it down. Need a second CB bad first round. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We'll see what happens. Guys said, geez, maybe the Eagles should fill the line with the overly obese John Travolta. Barkley would get a hole, trust me. Yeah, I mean, look, I think what's been happening is Barkley has been doing what he's supposed to do on where he has to run. But I think out of frustration, he's been like trying to create a bigger play himself, and it just hasn't been working. Where there has been video about him kind of getting to the hole and just instead of going through the hole, going around and losing yards because of it. Pickett, play action, rolls to his right, throws it to Bowers. First down from Bowers. Dory Jackson just got fucking ran over pretty bad. Here we go. Pickett goes back, still looking, throws it, caught by Jeanty for 6. 5 yards. All right. Here we go. Pickett goes back, looking. Oh, it's up in the air, and it's incomplete. It got deflected up in the air. Bond wasn't really that close to it, but it's incomplete. Got hit. I think that was Jalen Phillips had his hand right there, I think. Webfoot with the super chat. What's going on, Webfoot's is just home from plowing snow. Sup, Joey? Go Birds. Yeah, it's snowing today. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Snow, snow, snow. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Pickett goes back, looking, throws it. It's caught by Bowers. First down on DeJean. Damn, DeJean was on him, too. On the 42-yard line, Pickett in the shotgun. Pickett goes back, looking, getting pressured. He gets sacked, almost sacked. Throws the ball, catches it, and gets tackled by Dean for a few yards. Ojomo was there. All right, on the 46, the 2nd and 8. Pickett goes back, looking, throws it up, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Adoree. I don't think that was even a catchable ball, to be honest with you, so it'll be 3rd and 8. Oh, the Raiders actually won the toss and want to go on defense first. Okay. All right, 3rd and 8. Here we go. Pickett in the shotgun on the 46. Pickett goes back, looking, throws it. Nice deflection by Adoree Jackson. Great fucking play. Good shit, Adoree. Look, there's no pressure on Pickett. They can't get to him. Pickett just throws it up. Jackson is there. Good fucking play. Gotta give Adoree credit the last few weeks, you know. Been playing so much better. You know, I know the defensive line is helping, but that's what it's all about, you know. Here comes the punt. So you get a punt with 32 seconds left. I can't see the Eagles doing much with it. Oh, Covey's just going to take it and gets to about the 20. Okay. When's the last time the Eagles had a shutout? I don't know when was the last time the Eagles actually had a shutout. And trust me, I don't know. Nice. Nice, but we will see. Ron says Lockett better stop talking after getting locked by Jackson of all cornerbacks. Yeah. Tyler Lockett. All right. I can't see them doing too much. They're just going to run the fucking ball for the time they run out, and that's it. So, hand off to Saquon. Crosby gets the tackle. Couple yards, not much. And that's it. That is it. All right. Conservative bum Sirianni. Chase Booth says fire Sirianni immediately. All right. Well, 17-0. There's still a second half to play. I don't give a fuck. I thought as soon as the Raiders kind of made some adjustments regarding like putting a spy on Hurts, I guess that was their really big adjustment. You know, what the Bears are doing here against the Browns, I can't say it's going to be anything spectacular for the Browns. So 14-0. Oh damn. Eric got another sack. He's going to break Michael Strahan's sack record this year. Defense still looks way better than offense, though. Well, yeah, dude. They definitely do. There's no doubt. B. Howard says, Joey, given what we know, I really trust that we don't give up the lead in the second half. I'm not gonna say they're not. I'm not gonna say they're gonna give up the lead in the second half, but I don't. The adjustments. I'm not. I don't believe that the adjustments are over with. The Patriots are beating the Bills 21-7. DRZ says bench Hurts, bench Saquon, fire Nick at halftime. Fan base is cooked. Big dogs, regardless where this game goes, I get to visit my favorite town at 9 tonight. Where's that? Jersey Drake May deserves MVP. Drake, I mean, the offense is healthy. They're running the ball really well. The fucking passing game is fucking amazing. Eagles shut out Washington in 2018. I'm trying to remember. Man, I definitely watched that game. I'm trying to remember it. I said we'll see if the Eagles can't keep this going, not collapse with shitty play calling. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, when it comes to what the Eagles, when it comes to what the Eagles have done all year, I mean, having leads like this, I mean, it'd be nice if they can keep their, keep their foot on the pedal a little bit if they can. So, Jaguars killing the Jets. Ball says that the offense collapse is coming. This long break for when the offense sees the field is why. Yeah, it's gonna show. I mean, the Raiders are not good. I mean, we know that. Going into this game, we know they're not a good team. They just changed coordinators a few weeks ago. Their defense, I mean, Max Crosby's their best player. I know one of their corners was that had second most playing time in their defense. I think he's out for this game. But other than that, I mean, they really don't have much of anybody. But I like how the Eagles have been running the ball as much as some of the runs haven't looked good. I thought they've ran the ball a lot better. Goddard would have had 2 touchdowns, but had a drop. I like Bigsby when they started using him. I want to see more of Bigsby. That deep shot to Devontae Smith. They had the back shoulder penalty to AJ Brown. They had another PI call that was drawn from Darius Cooper. So they had a few plays that they made. The one where they faked the handoff to Bigsby on the right side, came back through to Goddard wide open. There's some plays where the guys are like wide open, and obviously Goddard is like one of the main guys on this team right now. They're just find that empty space, and I feel like they're doing pretty good with him. So Ronson Phillips doing good, just not finishing, but he made 2 plays trying to see him get a sack or 2 before the game ends at least. I mean, I don't care about the sack numbers for Jalen Phillips. Like, if Phillips is getting a lot of attention, I mean, you're not even playing with Jalen Carter right now. Like, Jordan Davis is having another great game. Ojomo having a really good game. That kid from Alabama, I think, has been doing really well since, so he's getting more snaps since Jalen Carter hasn't been playing. Um, it's going to open up plays for everybody else. Jalix Hunt almost had a sack today, forced an incompletion. So defensive line is playing really good. I don't care about the sack numbers for Jalen Phillips. Like, if they start chipping him or they're watching out for him, that's fine. Because if you don't have anybody on that side, you're probably not getting pressure on these quarterbacks, and that was the biggest problem. We didn't have a veteran edge rusher here, and that's what we really needed. So I think having Jalen Phillips it's really paying off. Brand says 10 sacks the last 6 quarters for the Eagles. That's great. Fucking great. Yo, Eagles Uncensored, what's going on, buddy? So what a good day. What's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day, man. Defense is doing good. Pressure's there. Pickett's actually not playing bad. He just barely has any. He has no one to throw to. He's got a bad offensive line. Bowers is like the only one that's really a big weapon for him. You know. So Buffalo's down 7-24. Maybe they should bench their QB. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, like Hurts had his worst game last week. I've never seen Philly fans like. I mean, not that I've never seen it because the Eagle fans wanted him benched last year when they were 2-2. They wanted him benched in 22 early in the year. In 23 the last 6-7 games of the year. They wanted him benched in 21 when he wasn't playing well, when the play calling wasn't great first half of the year. So, I mean, Mahomes threw 3 picks last week. Joe Burrow fucking threw two picks at the fucking line, 2 straight plays. Lamar Jackson didn't throw a fucking touchdown pass in literally 3 to 4 weeks. You know what I mean? So a lot of quarterbacks aren't, I don't see those guys. It's Philly media. It's a lot of other shit that goes into it, you know? I was like, good to see Graham get involved, bringing pressure and getting sacks today already, too. The pressure is doing good altogether. Did they take BG's sack away from the flag? Probably. Well, what flag? If it's not against the Eagles, there shouldn't be a flag. What? I don't know. I don't remember. What flag was the BG play? Not DeJean. I wonder how Johnny Football would have been if he went elsewhere. What do you mean Johnny Football? Who's Johnny Football? Or the wide receiver. The RZ said Byron Young has been quiet as a mouse today after his big game. Like, yeah, that's fine. Like it happens. I mean, I thought he played well. Played really good last week. So, you know, you're not going to do that every single week, but I mean, as a unit, look, I mean, Jalen Phillips is probably getting a lot of attention. He hasn't really been. I mean, he's been getting pressures, but sack numbers aren't there. But I don't fucking care about that. Joey, this is now the regular season for BG. 2 sacks. Yeah, and you got to think about it. Yeah, and then Dave, I agree with that because Brandon Graham wasn't going to walk in here. I mean, and start putting numbers up. I mean, you know, it's going to take him like he's got to go through his own preseason, like with the team, and kind of play every week and kind of feel himself out. So maybe Graham is going to, you know, maybe Brandon Graham is going to get, you know, be on a roll now. We'll see how it goes. You know. Vincent says Jordan Tyson's one of the biggest freakiest athletes I ever saw at wide receiver. Reminds me of Randy Moss. Should we go top 5 of this draft? Yeah, I haven't looked at any wide receivers. Wide receivers will be one of the low points for me this year, depending on what happens with AJ Brown and what they do with Jahan Dotson being gone. Whether it's going to be Darius Cooper or they might get another receiver, maybe draft another guy. I don't know, but we'll see. Because they took they after the play 25-yard penalty. BG got credit for the sack. So imagine BG said fuck retirement and decided to stay longer. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he didn't want to retire after the Super Bowl, so we'll see how that goes. See how it goes. I'm not gonna put too much on that. You know what I mean? They should draft it. I mean, I wouldn't even mind them drafting another edge. DT, they're fine. Defensive tackle, they're perfect. They still got Davis for another year. Jalen Carter should get a contract. They have him for another year. And Ojomo's only here for one more year, so Ojomo will be here. So I think they're good at DT. I want to see more of Ty Robinson as well because he's very raw right now. So maybe another offseason he'll look a little bit better. So I'm hoping that Ty Robinson can at least, you know, kind of get after it a little bit. We need to keep Dotson. They're probably not going to. I can't see him getting a lot of money because his statistics aren't really good. So I don't know what is expecting of him to get paid so much. I just don't really see it. The RZ said, I think we incorporate Cooper more over the next few weeks to see if he could be a suitable replacement for Dotson. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect too much. You need Jahan Dotson on the field. I mean, incorporating him, sure, but you need Jahan Dotson on the field because he's the reason why a lot of these receivers. I mean, well, when you look predictable, guys are going to get doubled sometimes. Dotson, if you're playing at a high level, Dotson is such a. I mean, he people have to respect. They got to respect his speed. He's a former first round pick, so I mean, the dude could play. The dude could start for another fucking team right now. So I haven't watched the Silent Night, Deadly Night film yet. Apparently it was really good. I heard really good things about it. So I definitely want to. Eagles Unstars. So does anyone else want to see Philip Rivers experiment how it works after the game? Because I'm totally watching the Colts game, predicting Aaron Rodgers' first year Achilles tear. He hasn't played in like 4 since 22, 23. I don't even, 21, 22 he hasn't played. So it's been a while. Vince says teams need 2 wide receivers to compete now, so wide receivers are going to get drafted a lot higher since they are so expensive. Yeah. Well, edge rushers too. Edge rushers are expensive as well. So defensive linemen, wide receivers could be in the same avenue, to be honest. I mean, edge rushers are getting paid 30 plus, 40 plus $1 million. So they want to get those guys in the building for, 4 years with a 5th-year option, be a lot cheaper than the next contract that they do get. Yeah, I'm rooting for Rivers, who, by the way, is who Jalen Hurts watched most film of somehow. Big Dog said the convo. Oh, all right, hold on. I gotta put my chat back. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. We'll see how it goes. Still got a whole half to play, so I'm not, you know, got to be realistic on what I'm seeing, and the adjustments they got to keep their foot on the fucking gas against one of the worst fucking teams. They can't fucking do what they've been doing. Like, they start doing that, bro, then they really just aren't learning from their mistakes. I've already told you guys how I feel the season is going to go this year. At least the rest of the way. All right, hold on. I'm just trying to get my chat thing set up again because yeah, some of these Hurts runs have looked really good too. I mean, I got to give them that they're using Hurts' legs a lot more, not stiffing him in the fucking pocket. Here we go. The Raiders get the ball back. Here we go. The return to the 30, 35, 36-yard line. All right, here we go. Vince says, only problem with edge rushers, if they're harder to predict, they will translate in like these new breed wide receivers who impact right away. No, I get that. Here we go. Pickett, play action, looking, throws it, short pass. I don't even know if it was caught by G&T. I guess it was for a few yards, not much. Short pass up the middle. No, it was incomplete. Incomplete pass by Pickett. Got 100. I don't know how many people are in the chat. 114 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the stream, guys. Appreciate it so much. Appreciate it, guys. Here we go. Pickett, handoff to G&T. And gets a first down. Okay. He got hit, and he kept going. Moro Jomo was there. Davis was there. How does Davis, like, I don't get how Davis even lets go of a guy like that. All right, on the 47. Pickett goes back, throws it, short pass to G&T. Nice tackle by Reed Blankenship for a few yards. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. Here we go on the 50. Pickett in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. Pickett. Short pass to Bowers. And a first down for Bowers. Reed on the tackle. Couldn't bring him down. Come on now. Let's make some plays here. They're making this shit look easy now. AJ's been nowhere. Apparently, they haven't even fucking tried. They haven't even really targeted him a second time. He's only been targeted once in this game. So, here we go on the Eagles 41. Pickett in the shotgun. Pickett, handoff to G&T. Gets about 5. Okay. I get some pressure on this quarterback. They're throwing some short shit. They're running the ball and throwing some short passes. Second and 6 on the Eagles, 37. Pickett, play action, looking, throws it to Bowers. Nice tackle by fucking DeJean, only for a yard. They got to Pickett, threw a late pass to the sideline there, only got a yard. DeJean, great tackle there. Third and 3. Third and 3. Pickett in the shotgun, the Eagles 35. Pickett goes back. He's looking, still looking, throws it. Picked! It's picked by Zach Bowen. It's picked. Threw off his back foot. Nice. Yeah. Seems like Pickett hesitated. Pickett just hesitated on that fucking throw because he threw off his back foot. Right to Bowers. It's a pick. It's a pick. All right, good fucking play. They were they're throwing some short passes to run the ball on us pretty well, and Pickett sits back there, and yeah, there you go. Eric Allen says no flag. I know the refs like to throw flags when the Eagles do something good. That's true. We got it though. We got it. See what this offense looks like now going forward. The rest of this game. Browns, let's put a bow on them now, please. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Browns said we scored to make it 24-0. Get the belt. Finally been too long. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just fucking wait because I want to see what they do in this second half offensively. I want to fucking see for myself. Dang, Crescent, dang, Joey, that was the quickest pick I have heard from you yet. Bid James says, Bears just ran a play with 3 laterals that resulted in Caleb Williams' injury. Oh, shit. Like, bad? Makes it true that I constantly look for flags after good plays. Yeah, after good run plays or a fucking rush by Hurts or any type of fucking good play by the defense. You always got to watch out for it. Robert says the bald eagle with the interception. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Got 142 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Cover the Eagles every single day. Hit the like button, guys. Keep hitting that like button. I appreciate it so much. So, see. YX0 says, AJ, haven't seen him all game. When's he getting involved? I don't care if he gets involved. I'm not forcefully getting him involved. If he's not open, don't fucking throw it to him. Simple as that. I don't fucking care. Like, look, I don't need 2 receivers to be involved every game because they have to get both of them involved, and it's fine. But if something obviously isn't there with AJ, something's not there. Goddard's wide open every fucking series. Yeah, look at the coverage on this. There you go. Here we go. See what you got, Eagles. See what you got. The 27. Hurts under center. Barkley in the backfield. Hurts. Play action. Here comes the deep one. Oh, no, running to his left. Throws it. Wide open Dallas Goddard. Holy shit. They can't... They're Goddard. They're not doing... They're not accounting for Goddard at all in this game. Dallas Goddard having a good fucking game today. Damn, there's no one near him. On the fucking Raiders 41. Raiders 41. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts. Hand off to Barkley and loses fucking 2 yards. I've never seen so many fucking negative run plays from this fucking team in so fucking long. I mean, it's crazy. Such a slow handoff, and the defender was already there, literally at the handoff. I don't get it. North and south, we can't do shit on any of these runs. 2nd and 12. Hurts drops back, throws it to Goddard. Goddard gets about 5 on the play. Third down for the Eagles, 9:38 left in the third quarter. Yeah, the blocks, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if they're just not holding him long enough. I mean, I think it's a mixture of just blocks, and I think it's a mixture of just... It's not even a quick handoff. We need something fast. Like, every handoff is so fucking slow. I hate these shotgun fucking handoffs. I can't stand them. I hate shotgun in general. Hurts in the shotgun. 3rd and 8 on the Raiders 38. Hurts. Short pass to A.J. Brown. First down. Slant. Ayo. Ayo. Huh? Yeah. All right, nice slant. There we go. On the 25. Hurts in the shotgun. Hurts. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley gets about 7. Nice. Barkley has got to fight for those fucking yards, even if it's for a 5 to 7 yard gain. I don't know. Barkley was kind of frustrated on that. I think maybe he's seen something different that maybe he could have ran it better. I don't know. But Barkley has got to fucking spin and do this and do that just to get fucking 5 to 7 yards. 2nd and 4 for the Eagles. On the 19. Hurts. It's a halfback toss to the left side to Barkley. Barkley is going to be short. Only got like 2 yards on that. 3 yards, 2 yards. Third and 2 for the Eagles. Hurts. Handoff to Barkley. Quick handoff. First down for Barkley to the fucking 7-yard line. Flag on the play, though. Let's see what this is about. Wide open hole for Barkley. Tyler Steen. He sucks. I'm sorry, but his run blocking is fucking god-awful. It's fucking bad. His run blocking is so fucking bad. I mean, I don't know. I guess he was holding on that. I mean, it looks like he's just pushing him over. I guess he's holding him. Fucking Christ. The 3rd and 12 now. On the 26. Hurts all by himself. Hurts is just going to run to get yards. Oh, Hurts runs around. First down. Wow, I didn't think that shit was going anywhere. Wow. And you see how fast they did that shit too. Damn. That fucking worked. Holy shit. Guys, I did not expect that to happen. I'm like, he's just going to run a few yards, get better field goal, get better position for field goal. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, 6:25 left. The Eagles are dominating the fucking clock right now on the 14-yard line. Hurts, hand off to Barkley to the right side. Barkley moving around. Barkley finds an open hole, gets about 9 yards on the run. Outside runs work, man. The inside runs are fucking horrible. They're just every time they hand him off to the inside, it doesn't go anywhere. 2nd and 2. You're dominating the fucking clock right now. Foot is on the gas so far. All right. You're on the 6-yard line. Hurts under center. Barkley in the backfield. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley gets the first. First and goal for the Eagles. 5:26 and counting. Barkley's got 16 yards on 5 carries. This drive, sorry, I'm like 5 yards, 6. I'm like 5 rushes on the day. What do you mean? No, it's only this drive. I'm about to fucking say. I'll go to the super chat in a second. Sorry. The 4-yard line. Hurts in the shotgun. Barkley to his left. Hurts. It's a quick handoff to Goddard. Touchdown. Walked right in. Oh, look at all these little tiny plays. Look at all these little different plays that we're doing. A little toss. A little motion toss. Nice. All right. All right. Got a Matic 1977 with the super chat. Thank you so much, buddies. Last week, Goddard was open almost all game, but we kept forcing it to AJ. I'm glad Hurts is using his options. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Because they have no answer for Goddard at all. That little motion toss was beautiful. Here's the extra point by Jake Elliott. Right down the middle. Good. 24-0. Oh. Keep it going. Crosby, I don't even know why you stay with that franchise. I understand you're loyal to the franchise. I get it, but you deserve a lot better. Deserve way better than what you're given. So 4:52 left in the third quarter. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Like they're actually creating some, like the 3rd and 12 to Hurts on that rush. Like Hurts rushes today. I'm like how they're using Hurts's legs a lot more. Some of these gadget plays I really do like, and Goddard has been open all fucking game. Last game I don't know how much Goddard was open, but people are telling me that he was open and Hurts was just limiting that and just trying to force feed fucking AJ Brown. Yeah, it's a fucking problem, man. Fucking problem. I say with the super chat says the media made them pull out the playoff playbook early. Yeah, always been that rumor of, oh, the Eagles are playing like this because they're holding plays back. They don't want to show their fucking cards throughout the year. So the score is 24-0 Eagles right now. I don't give a fuck. I don't get, this is a game like, if you're gonna score, fucking just keep fucking scoring. Don't take your foot off the gas. I don't fucking care. Like, I don't care. I'm not taking my foot off the fucking gas. I don't. If there's 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, sure. 3 minutes left, sure. They're up like 3-4 scores with 4 minutes left. I guess, that's fine. Jay says Crosby's getting paid. Appreciate that super chat, by the way, buddy. Crosby's getting paid the big bucks like Garrett. That is why he's staying. Can't argue a man getting the. No, I'm not questioning that. Like, he's picking the money over winning a Super Bowl. I get it. Like, there's players that just want to get fucking paid, and I get that. Essay with the super chat says, doesn't matter, the Raiders are bad, still NFL team. I mean, regardless, I mean, they are a bad team, but at least we know we're not the worst fucking team. That's a good thing. The problem I'm going to have, I mean, look, I mean, you win a game like this, they just got to continue it. I mean, look, I know you're not facing the best team. Get that. But people are going to say, we just got to build off of this. And it's like, yeah, I know we got to build off of this. You're not facing a great team. You're facing a little bit of a better team next week. The Grincher. They have to, it has to be a convincing win against a bad team. That's what I'm looking for. And it looks convincing that the Eagles are better than this fucking team, which is good. You know, here we go. Here's a return around the 31-yard line. I see with the super chat. Maybe the Tanner Riders will see him today. Clowns. I don't know. I really don't talk to those fans. Like, I don't give a, I mean, I look, I'm always like welcome to everybody's opinion, but when it comes to benching the quarterback, I don't even want to bother talking to people that just want to say that. I'm just kind of done with it, honestly. Nice as bad teams beat very good teams every year, so I have to put them away. Yeah. These are the most dangerous teams. These teams that have they have no implications on the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're going to fuck up the seeding. Here's a run by Gene. Nice tackle by Jordan fucking Davis. Jordan Davis, another very good showing. Hey, look, if you can get Jalen Carter and fucking Lane Johnson back by next week, get them back. They've missed some time. Get them rolling a little bit the next few weeks. That hopefully, you know. Here we go. Pickett. Another handoff to Gene. Oh, missed the sack. Campbell missed the sack. It is a sack for Jalen Hunt. Campbell missed the sack on. I think they tried to hand it off to Gene, and then Pickett kept it for himself. What? Yeah. I know, it's a joke. Nice sack. Pickett goes back looking. There's pressure. They get to him. Nolan Smith. Sack. Jalen Hunt had a hand on him and kept him there. Jalen Hunt had a sack last one, and then Jalen had a hand on Pickett, kind of stopping him in his tracks, and Nolan Smith got right in there for the sack. How about that? You almost feel bad for Pickett? Yeah. Oh. Here comes the punt. Good fucking stop. Punt is up. They're going to let it bounce. And I don't know where this is going. To the 30, 35, 39-yard line. Not too bad. Almost at the 40-yard line. Was that Nolan Smith's second of the year, or is it his first? I'm not sure. I don't know if that, I forgot what sack. I forgot if it was last week on Herbert, if he had that sack behind the line. You already said incoming run, pass 3 and out, because Sierra doesn't see the need to score. Well, let's just see. Let's just fucking see. Guys, does somebody wake up? Oh, God. Yeah, it's almost time for the fourth quarter stretch. True. I thought you were saying something else. Not you. I thought you were saying. That's his second sack. Nolan Smith's second. Okay. So that sack on fucking Herbert actually counted. I didn't know if he crossed the line or not. Essay with the super chat says, wish Pickett was our third QB. He loves Philly. Yeah, he had a lot of great things to say about this team. He didn't trash this team. He didn't say anything crazy this week. Like, when he first got traded out, I remember he was like, that's how you build a football team to win a fucking Super Bowl. Like, that was the most, productive front office. Like, that team knows how to, like, he said a lot of great things when he first got traded out of Philadelphia. Brown said, Jomo had a sack today too, didn't he? Defense balling out. Our defense is like our offense putting up points for once. Let's ball out. Yeah, might as well do it on a bad team. Look, if they could do this on a bad team, they just gotta tighten up when they play a better team. They'll slightly play a better team against Washington only because Jane Daniels is probably playing, and you know, it is a little bit of a better team, but by how much? Not a lot, but got to win out the rest of your games. You still got to play the Bills. The Bills will be a nice test for them. The Bills will be a nice test. Their defense isn't great. Their offense is good. Their defense has been struggling week by week. All right, on the 40-yard line, you're in a good spot right now. It looks like a run under center for Jalen Hurts. Here's a run from Saquon. Saquon finds a hole. Saquon still running. Big first down by Saquon. Nice. They've done some different plays today. I'm actually impressed with. Find some of these checkdowns, even like with Goddard today. They stick with what's working, and that's a good thing. They're not force feeding somebody. They're not like they haven't thrown it deep. Like they don't really need to. Hurts under center. Here we go. Handoff by Barkley again. Barkley goes to the outside. Barkley on the outside. First down by Barkley. Look at that. That's what he could do. Outside to the right, a left run to the outside as well. Yeah, we're pulling some guys. We're getting some blocks in there, which is great. There we go. Run game is fucking catching up now. Bigsby being back to non-existent. All right, on the 32-yard line. Hurts under center. Here we go. Handoff to Bigsby. Bigsby is carrying the pile for a good 5, maybe 6. See, I don't get, like, well, Barkley's out obviously, but they're not using Shipley. Now they're using Shipley for passing downs. They're using Shipley for the receiving game. But with Bigsby, they're strictly going north and south with him, which is great. So 2nd and 4 for the Eagles. 37 seconds left in the third quarter. 26-yard line. Here's a oh no, Hurts is taking it himself to the right side. Ooh, that should Devin White just hit Hurts. Slowing to get up now. Hurts is hobbling. That's a late hit on the fucking ground. Maybe it's not. I don't know. He's hurting. Ankle, leg, I don't know. All right, third quarter's done. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely limping, guys. Yeah, that was a weird tackle. I don't know. The problem is when you slide like in front of a player last second like that, and then you still get hit. See how it is. We'll see how he looks. If to take Hurts out now for the reason to get him in worse shape, we have a good lead. See what your backup can do. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The problem is, like, if we were a normal fucking offense and knew how to run a fucking offense, I wouldn't even care to take him out and let him fucking rest. The problem I have is that I don't want them to I don't know. I just don't want them to lose this fucking lead over dumb shit or have the Raiders get. That's all. They shouldn't. Our defense is playing fucking lights out right now. That's it with the super chat. That's why Hurts doesn't run as much. Sit him now. I mean, I don't know if that's the reason why he doesn't hurt. I mean, that's not on him. He would have been fine. He got late hit. He just got late hit. Nothing to do with we should run him less. This is the reason why. No, that's not the reason why. This shit just happens. It just naturally happens. You know. Usually, if McKee throws a touchdown, the fan base is gonna go. I mean, I don't know why. How many does Hurts have today? Might, but Ben says it was a QB option. Hurts decided to run. He had the angle, but passed. It says, yeah, the McKee bums are drooling. It's 24-0. Your hero can play now. I haven't seen too many of those people in this chat today, so they're not gonna say no one's gonna say a word about it today because the Eagles have this fucking lead right now. I find myself wondering who's calling these plays and wondering why Kevin is wearing smart glasses. I don't know. They look great today. Yeah, he rolled up. His fucking back leg was under him, but his back leg was under him. We'll see. He's testing his. He's not going to come out of the game, obviously. What's going on, Joseph? Yeah, we're looking good right now, definitely. All right, here we go. Eagles are at the 28. Hurts goes back, throws it, caught AJ Brown. Wow. Wow, that was fucking easy. He came back. He got, I guess, injured somewhat. Fucking getting up pretty slowly and threw that shit pretty fucking easily. Here we go. Imagine if he dropped that shit. Wow, nice. Kick is up. It's good. 31-0. Yeah, look, didn't think they would have done this today. I think they would have played better today, but didn't think they were going to put up. They should put up numbers like this. They scored 38 against the Giants the second game. That was their biggest. That was their biggest point game this year. So, gotta keep it going. Gotta keep it going. This is how you should look against a bad team. This is how you should play against a bad team. How you should look, but making those adjustments against better teams, that's going to be, you're facing, you're not facing a great team next week against Washington. And, the Bills will be a nice test for them to see where they're at and if things are changing. So if they're just scoring, this is their second most best game they've had this year when it comes to 4 quarters of good football, 3 quarters of good football so far, against a bad team against the Giants, against a bad team against the Raiders. But I think the next few weeks will be a nice little test. So we'll see how it goes. Fellas with the super chat, what's going on, buddy? Say, what up, Joey? Just here to watch the game. I'm not a troll or anything like that. It's just a Bird fan showing support. Go over. I appreciate it, fellas. I mean, regardless, I don't care if anyone's trolling. I care less. Happens. A natural part of what happens. I mean, being up 30-0 right now. I mean, I don't think trolls are going to be here. Unless they choke this game away. Yeah, without Carter, you don't have Jalen Carter in this game. I mean, You know what I mean? So, I think the D line has been really holding it down. Jordan Davis, Ojomo, they've been playing really well, really well. Run game, look at the run game coming out of the gate. I mean, run to the right, run to the left. Big fucking first downs for Saquon Barkley. So, why are you saying not a troll? Exactly what a troll. I don't know. Time to pull our starters, right? Or not yet. Maybe if they score another touchdown, maybe beginning of the fourth quarter they can. Maybe. Oh, it is the fourth quarter now. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I don't know. I keep forgetting I'm lost right now. Here's the kickoff. They get it from the 10 to the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Nice tackle on the 33. Small Munden. No lane, yeah. Hey, Max Crosby hasn't done much. He got a sack on Hurts, and that's it. Hasn't done much today. But it's really him by himself. All right, here we go. Pickett. Screen pass to Jeanty. Nice tackle by Dean. He was ready for it. That's a 4-yard loss. Damn. Nice. The Eagles took over the clock, but they took over the clock, but ran some good fucking plays and scored more points. That's what we want. Not running out the clock and playing conservative and fucking, you know what I mean? Just holding up the fucking lead. So here we go. Pickett in the shotgun on the 26. Pickett throws it to Bowers and gets tackled immediately by Dean. Again, loss of one. DeJean did a good job on getting blocked. That kind of opened it up right there. Oh, Bills are coming back in that game, 21-24. We don't want to happen. 3rd and 16. Here we go on the 26. Pickett in the shotgun. Here we go. Pickett goes back, throws it, and it's incomplete. Good fucking coverage by Quinyon Mitchell. Good coverage. Good shit. Good shit. DRC, I feel like we could do this against Buffalo. They don't have receivers or a tight end. We just have to stop Cook and Allen from running. Easier said than done. Yeah. And, Josh Allen is one of the most flopping fucking QBs that fakes every time he gets touched, he fakes getting fucking hit late all the damn time. Here's the punt from the Raiders. Covey's gonna take it. Covey to the 30. Covey trying to get through to about the 31. There's a flag on the play, so this is probably coming back. Sidney Brown. Blocking the back from Sidney Brown. He's not even like I hate Sidney Brown even more. Oh, I fucked up this. Oh yeah, because I didn't count the. Sorry. All right, McKee's coming in. Hoping Hurts is okay, but I think this is the smart. I think this is the smart way to do it. Here we go. McKee's coming in. We will see. E fans could stand up now. E fans can stand up now. We got 141 in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. And make sure you hit the like button. Just keep hitting that like button if you guys have it. I do appreciate it so much. All right. I'm guessing this is just resting Hurts. Just not keeping him into a game where you don't have to. So. Brown is the worst. I can't wait to release him. I was like, yo, guys wanted it. We benching Hurts. Kidding. Howie picked the wrong Brown brother. I mean, his brother's okay. I don't think he's anything. I don't think his brother's anything. I'm running back. He's all right. He's all right. Is he better? Sure. So maybe you're. I guess you're right. Philly 416. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy. The Mormon missile. Yeah, the heat-sinking missile. Sidney Brown. The guy runs past past Covey like he's 10 yards past Covey, and he still hits him in the fucking back. Tanner's coming in because they have a lead right now. The only reason why. Essay with the super chat. So Sidney Brown is the crash out king. Appreciate that super chat, bud. Jay says Hurts got benched for McKee. WIP and Dan Sill will go crazy. Yeah. Well, we'll see how stupid they make themselves look. Maybe, I don't know. Or the Eagles are up 31. Not like they're benching him with close score. All right, here we go. I wonder who else. I mean, they're keeping everybody else out there, I would think, right? Well, they got everybody in. I think receiver, they got everybody in, too. McKee under center. Handoff to Bigsby. And gets a couple. Probably not all the backups. A few guys. I don't think. Probably not right now. Offensive line still intact. Receiver, I saw Dotson, and I forgot who else was out there. Increase McKee's trade value. Yeah, I mean that probably makes sense too. McKee under center on the 21. McKee, play action, looking, throws it, caught. To Darius Cooper, first down. That looked fucking really easy for him to throw that. All right, here we go. Nice pass to Darius Cooper. That looked fucking easy. 12:06 and counting in the fourth quarter. I mean, if the Eagles can waste some time here. All right, here we go. Yeah, Barkley's not in. Here we go. It's a handoff to Bigsby. Bigsby gets through for 3 yards, maybe. Goddard had a monster fucking day today. Devontae Smith got his yards today. A.J. Brown had a touchdown today. There we go. There we go. They need this get-up type game. They really do. Eagles on the 40, second and 6. McKee under center. Running the ball with Bigsby again. Bigsby gets to the outside and gets a few yards. Third and 3 for the Eagles. 10:47 and counting in the fourth quarter. Yerzy said nobody was calling for McKee at last offseason. I like him, but no, people are blown out of proportion. Nobody, there's tape on him. He was Kenny's backup. Well, McKee almost threw 3 picks in that fucking Giants game last year. The game he took over last year, that Giants game, he almost fucking got picked off 3 fucking times. I don't think McKee played bad, but McKee almost had a few turnovers in that fucking game last year. That people never talk about that ever. All right, Eagles take their first timeout. Fresh legs, no tape on these players. Are going to look good. Who? Who are we talking about? Almost anything else has no tape. Like, when you think about it, like, we've been doing the same shit all fucking year and not learning our lesson. Anything that we show that's different is not on tape. So it's an advantage for the Eagles at this point to show some different things. You know what I mean? $178 with 3 touchdowns. Yeah, good day. It's a good day. As I said, the Giants actually played tighter coverage and fooled McKee. I don't think he played perfect in that game. I think they got the win, but Bigsby, McKee, Cooper. Yeah, I get it. I mean, that's fine. You know, like, that's with any team putting him back up that have success putting him back up. Boys, I love the way Bigsby runs the ball, run their chest, no dancing. No, he doesn't. That he runs with fire under him. He don't give a shit. You're close to him, he'll hit you. You know, he don't give a shit. Reed says Chiefs being eliminated from playoffs prayer circle. I mean, they were pretty much done after last week. Max said, let's see what the offense does against better teams. I'll take the win, though. Well, that's where I'm kind of at. Like, it's a good starting point for them. If they, Washington, it's a division matchup. They're not a great team. You know this. That team can't stay healthy. One of the oldest rosters this year. That's not really getting their way. They should play fucking good next week. You know, the Bills game will be a nice little test for them before, if they have a playoff spot, they can get this shit closed up by that time in a couple of weeks. I don't know if they can. We'll see how it goes, where the seeding is going to be. We'll see. Yeah, we got the Commanders at 4:00 next week on a Saturday. So that is next week's schedule. All right, it's 3rd and 3. We should be able to get this. 3rd and 3 on the Eagles 43. Tanner McKee in the shotgun, goes back, looking, gonna throw it, caught. Calcaterra, first down. Nice pass by McKee. Good pass. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys play tonight against the Vikings, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday game at 4 Eastern. Here we go. Hand off to Bigsby. Bigsby gets through. Look at that tough. There we go. 5 yards from Bigsby. 4 yards from Bigsby. They're wasting clock. 9:23 and counting. 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. They're taking their time, but waste as much time as possible. Commanders game best not be a trap game. No. I really don't believe in trap games. I believe in, like, if you play well, you win the fucking game. If you don't, then it is what it is. You're not prepared, you don't win. I don't believe in trap games at all. Here we go. Hand off to Bigsby again. And loses a few yards. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Dallas will probably. I don't know. Dallas. If Dallas has a bad game, I don't know. I don't know. The Vikings aren't really that great, so. But you never know. Any given fucking Sunday doesn't matter. Any given fucking Sunday. Dallas Cowboys are not. I don't think they're playing. Are they playing home? No, they're not even playing home. So that's good. If they're playing home, oh, they are. Yeah, I thought the last 2 weeks they played at home. I thought this game they're on the road. Here we go. McKee goes back, looking, move up the pocket. He's gonna run. McKee first down. It is. Then they might win then. Because they'll throw fucking flags down the field a million fucking times every damn series. All right, good first down by McKee on that run there. 7:31 and counting. Eagles are wasting a lot of clock. This is how you waste clock. This is how you do it. Oh, Cowboys play on the road, Detroit. Okay, so I got confused then. Here we go, McKee under center. Play action. Looking. Throws it. Darius Cooper first. Yeah, McKee is gone next year. They're trading McKee next year. they're trading him next year. He's definitely fucking gone. Like, Kellen Moore would be stupid not to trade for him. But it probably won't happen anyway. For the situation that they're in, probably won't happen. It probably doesn't make sense. On the 29, hand off to Bigsby. Bigsby gets to the outside. Bigsby. Whoo! Bigsby! First down. It's almost like they almost threw Bigsby in this game only because Saquon got hurt earlier. You know what I mean? They never put him in the game earlier than that. I hate how we just throw guys in because of injury or because now we're benching guys. Like look at he's doing in open space. Like look what he's doing. He can maintain that speed. He could turn on. I mean, he could turn with that. Great, it's fucking fantastic. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 6 minutes and counting on the fucking 16. McKee. Here's another run. Open hole for Bigsby for 7-8 yards. .542 and counting. 2nd and 3 for the Eagles. Damn, that was close. He almost had that shit too. He just got tripped up last second. Here we go, McKee in the shotgun. McKee, hand off to Bigsby again. Trying to push the fucking offensive lineman in front of him because he just got slowed up by that. Maybe a yard, not much there. Third and 3 for the Eagles, 4:51 and counting. Could be another run play probably. On the 9-yard line. McKee under center. McKee, toss to the right side to Bigsby. Bigsby gets through. And first down. God, he's so tough at running. He's so fucking tough. Man. God, I love his place. It's almost like having LeGarrette Blount back. You know? He just made Max Crosby fucking run to his own fucking guy. That's tough running by Bigsby. 1st and goal. Here we go. 4 minutes and counting. Eagles have dominated the third quarter, dominated the fourth quarter. Under center on the 5. Hand off to Bigsby. Bigsby going to the outside. Almost. He's so tough. He gets to about the 3-yard line, maybe. 334 and counting for the Eagles. Tank is leaner than Barkley and is stronger as a runner. No, I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree on that. Here we go. Tanner in the shotgun. Tanner comes right in. It's like, here's a handoff to Biggs. Nope, made one guy miss. He only got a yard. Third and goal for the Eagles, 2:57 and count. They took over this whole entire quarter. They dominated the second half. They dominated time of possession, and they were scoring at the same time. They weren't playing conservative. They weren't just trying to hold the fucking lead. They were scoring points at the same fucking time. I'm glad they took Hurts out of the fucking game. I'm glad they took guys out. There's no point of them keeping them in the game like this. Tanner comes right in, like, doesn't have to get warmed up or nothing. Under center. Here's a run. And he's going to be short. He's going to be short like a yard, a half a yard. He's going to be short. Flag in the end zone. What's this? Fourth and goal. Flag in the end zone. 2:06 left. What is this? Flag? They picked it up. Okay. Fuck happened? I would just go for it, honestly. Fuck the field goal. You just gotta you gotta have a game like this where you don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, but I'm sick of I'm sick of playing it fucking safe. I don't care if they have a big lead. Like I don't even give a shit. Don't even care. Phelps is for everyone who said ooh, hold on. Sorry. For everyone who said I was asked a dumbass question, should be caught up so it hurts as now. I know my shit too. Don't worry about anybody. House Cat, what's going on? Member for 20 months, man. Thank you so much. Says 70% of running schemes should go to Saquon, 30% to Tank. I'm telling you, like that. I think that works out so much better. Like Tank was only thrown in this fucking game today because Saquon, I guess got hurt or not totally hurt, but he got out of the game today. That's the only reason why they threw him in this fucking game today. I hate that. And then he does well, and then they don't. Well, after that game weeks ago where Saquon got hurt, and then when Tank came in that game when he got that 2nd and 31 or whatever it was, and then had a few other good runs after that. I forgot what game that was. He had that big run and a few other good runs. They started using him after that, which was great. I think it was before the bye week. I'm not sure. And they continued it. And then once they started losing games, they strayed away from it. So they barely ran with him like 2 weeks later. They took him out, and then he really never got an opportunity again after that. I don't know why, but I agree with House Cat on that. 70% Saquon, 30% fucking. I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, it seems like they're using Shipley on passing downs. That's what they're using him in the passing game. Go for defense could get a safety. They probably could. Tank will help wear down the defense anyway, so he helps because he runs so damn hard. He does. Like, that's what you're not. You have a north and south runner. I like having a north and south type guy on the team like that. Get you those fucking tough yards. They're going for it. I think. 2 minutes. Open this hole for Tank. We know where it's going. Here we go. Under center. McKee. Hand off to Tank. Got stopped. He got stopped. Damn. No. They know it's coming anyway, but that sucks. All right. They tried. I don't see if the Eagles can get a safety right now. Yardsy says, so glad Epps has panned out. I feel like Simmons would have retired his first week. Yeah. I mean, I thought that Monday night game, I thought was Epps' tryout, realistically. He was activated last week, and then he was elevated to the active roster, played on Monday night, and then I thought he played really well. I thought he played really good. I think he's more technical. He's just better with his tackling. So I think Epps has really worked out. Epps has worked out. Fucking chat keeps crashing. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. Gotta redo the chat again. Last time. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Fix this. Should be good. All right, appreciate the super chat. Halfway Crook says, "Easy schedule ahead of us. We need to take advantage. Time to regroup and build momentum. Lasting the league wants. Eagles rolling into playoffs hot. I hope. Look. I mean, this is you faced a really bad team today. I get that, and I think everyone's gonna downplay this game and say, well, they faced a bad team, and I completely get that. But it's something you could build off of. Like I don't know. Like I don't think I don't. I think they did what they were supposed to do. They're the better team on paper. They're just a better team in general. The Raiders are a fucking mess. Okay, the worst team in the league, probably worse than the Browns. Okay, this is the worst team in the NFL. So I got to take that into account, but you know what? As long as they played through 4 quarters, they didn't play conservative. They ran the ball up and down today, but I think it was I would probably call it a success. They got everybody involved today. AJ Brown touchdown, Dallas Goedert touchdown, Saquon Barkley rushing touchdown today. They got everybody involved. Defense had I don't know how many sacks in this game today, so the defense played well. Thought the defense was going to play good going into this game. Here we go. Kenny Pickett on the 2, under center. Pickett under center. Here we go. Pickett, handoff, Dainty for a few. Appreciate that super chat, buddy. Garzi says, doesn't matter. It's momentum in the right direction. No, that's all that matters. I think having a game like this, having a game like against Washington next week, and then facing the Bills will be a nice test before the playoffs if they make it. So pick it under center. Here's a run to the outside. Nice tackle by Ringo. Yeah, they definitely got all backups in now. So, 103 and counting left in the game. Whatever. I don't care if we played Las Vegas Raiders. I saw offensive improvement and new unique plays, and I am happy. Oh, it's true. I'm glad they actually looked good today. They actually looked good. It's not like the defense had like 3 picks for touchdowns and the offense was struggling. Like they played good football for 4 quarters on both sides. Under center for Pickett. There's another handoff. And it looks like maybe a first down for the Raiders. Game is over. It's done. That was the most relaxing fucking game. That was the most relaxing game since the fucking second Giants game. Just got to continue it. I mean, that's it. They just got to continue it, and they got to be smarter, and that's it. 31-0. Fucking shutout. A shutout is good. Philly fans are never happy. Well, that's true. Some of these stupid podcasts that will be out probably this week. Oh, fucking McKee comes right in. Look what he's throwing. Easy fucking. It won't shock me. It's honestly pretty fucking sad. You know what I mean? Tyler's, I don't know what the fuck that was. Hopefully it was a box or something. Tyler says no blood pressure raising at all today. Vince's Raiders have good defense regardless of how bad their offense is. I mean, I don't think their defense is that fucking good. I don't think their defense is good at all. They got maybe 2 good players on that defense, but that's really it, you know? But, I mean, look, it's something to build on. That's it. I mean, I'm not going to be... Look, if regardless of how they won today, if it was by a point, if it was by 30 fucking points, which they did, you know, good. You know what I mean? But I'm not like, hey, everything's changed around. It's all fucking done. I mean, no. I'm not on the gravy train of like, it's all turned around. We should feel good. We're going into our playoff form. No. I think this is something that you just got to build on, and you should win next week. So that's it. That's it. It says, please stop negativity. We shut them. No, I get it, dude. I'm not gonna fucking be told, like, I'm not gonna be fucking told, like, not to say, like, oh, stop being, I'm not being negative. Like, I'm just not believing the fucking hype of this team after one fucking week against the worst team in football. That's all I'm saying. That's not even negative. It's not even negative. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Nathan says it. A shutout does not erase the bullshit. It doesn't. Like I said, like, a shutout against the worst team in football, like, I mean, go watch these other fucking assholes that cover this team that say the most dumbest shit. I mean, you think I'm fucking negative? Shit. Like, we were fucking last year late in the fucking season, fucking all fucking year with a good record. We were fucking people were talking shit about this team in the fucking most negative way last year. I haven't been this fucking negative since, or been this down on this team since 23. Realistically. Jay says, yeah, there's something to build on. Let's see if they can keep the momentum versus Washington on Saturday. That's all they got to do. Chris said, we're not going to glaze these guys after this win, but we're also not going to dog them either. They put in the work. On to the next. Yeah, I respect all of them for putting in the work that they did. Really. So I have nothing to complain about. They played 4 quarters of good football. Time of possession was there. They did a really good job. So I'm not, you know what I mean? I feel good. You know, they just got to continue it. That's what I'm saying. 1 week doesn't make your fucking season of what you look like. They got to prove it to me again next week. Then they got to go face the Bills. The Bills will be the big test for them. They get a couple good wins. They go face the Bills. And if they do a good job against the Bills, I'll say, holy shit, okay, maybe they are turning around a little bit. We'll see what happens. See what happens, but. I'm with you, Joey. It was a good day. Still need to see if we could do anything rest of the season. That's it. Really it. Matt says asking for consistency is not being negative. I'm with you, Joey. They need to show us they could play like this against better competition. And that's the truth, too. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll have a video out tomorrow. I don't know about the shakedown. Hopefully later today. I don't know what's going on. Because we weren't able to do a shakedown this week at all. And we'll get back to some other things. So, Who says they get golf clap for winning? Let the snowball grow for a standing ovation. Drops cost the win. No, it had last week. It definitely did. It definitely did. There's no doubt about it. So, but you know what? Learn from your mistakes. They had a drop from Goddard that would have been a touchdown today, but I wasn't even making a big deal about that at all because Goddard never really drops those. But no. Well, other than that, that's it, guys. Appreciate all the super chats, all the support today. Eagles win 31-0. Probably the shutout. They haven't had a shutout since fucking 2018. So it's nice to get a shutout. Feel really good the other week. So we'll see what happens. Got a game on Saturday, so it's going to come really quick. All right. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll have some content out tomorrow. Definitely some live streams this week. Talk about some things, and we'll be good to go. All right. You guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Appreciate it.